It's been 5 months since the Nigerian Communications Commission approved new tariffs that raised the cost of airtime and data for Nigerian subscribers. So we're out on the streets of Lagos to ask Nigerian subscribers how they're managing with the rising cost of data. Here's what they had to say. So, what data plan do you currently use and the network?
I use Glow. So
So, how much do you spend on data in a month?
like in a month, right? If I if I could guess right, maybe like almost 30,000.
So, how has the service been like for you since they increased tariffs?
Hey, Glow is a bad network. Oh. Very bad network. Very bad one. So
So, do you also use another SIM or you just only use?
yes, I use another SIM, Airtel.
Okay, so how's the service like for Airtel?
Airtel is okay, but I'm owing them. I'm owing them. Oh.
Alright. So, do you have any data saving hack?
No.
Okay, there's no need to even try and save the data. So, what apps consume your data the most?
TikTok.
TikTok.
Mhm.
Alright.
Uh,
What data plan do you use?
I use MTN, I use Eltel at the same time. But in all those network, it's not benefiting us anything again. Everybody is crying. Both men, both female, everybody in the country are crying because this thing is too high. And even though before I used to use maybe how many gigs in a month or a day, but now I go for 100 naira daily plan because of the cost of the data plan in this country is too high. Is continue if you begin to calculate what we spend and what we gain on it, we are gaining nothing. We are losing. That's the simple truth. We are losing. So I believe that people to interfere on this, they should do something, act fast, because Gray is dangerous. Not only network even. Let's look about Gray TV and DSTV. It's like we don't have government in the country. Because how many times we have light in this country? Everybody should calculate and know. And we recharge a GoTV, recharge DSTV. Maybe NEPA is off. He continue reading. Maybe before they bring it, they will tell you that he have expired. And we plan to date another one. Are we moving forward? Are we going back? If they can interfere on all those things, like GoTV, make it as this prepaid meter. When there is no light, he stop. Where there is light, you continue enjoy your destiny. So is there another way to help poor masses in this country?
So, how much do you typically spend on data in a month?
When the thing is not in a higher place, at least I spend in a month, if I'm not lying, at least I spent 20 something, close to 30,000. But now I spend 100 naira a day. It's better that I put that 100 naira. Even when sometimes I forget that I have something on my phone. Before you know, they'll give me a message. I say, no wahala, take the 100 naira because of the cost of the data in the country. Thank you so much.
So, what data saving trick when you want to save data? What do you do?
I don't even, data, something doesn't bother me anymore. Even though everything now is digital, we go everything on, but it doesn't bother me anymore because I'm not getting anything.
So, what data plan do you use?
I think first of all, I'll start with network do I use.
Yeah.
So I initially started with Nine Mobile, and then I switched to. I've been switching between Airtel and MTN, but I left Nine Mobile. Why? Because remember, Nine Mobile was acting like somebody who is under witchcraft affiliation. Like imagine your network going season for almost 2 weeks without network, so it is that bad. And then I switched to Airtel. I'm using Airtel. Airtel network was like small picking that was good, that's going through code. One day they're active, the other day they're like this. And MTN, they were good. So currently I'm switching between Airtel and MTN. But now the thing is that the current data plan is expensive. And speaking as somebody who used to be a data reseller, a data reseller, but due to the high cost of data, I couldn't afford it because people who were buying low cost bundle plan like the 1 gig, 2 gig, 3 gig to use for daily use could no longer afford the again. Imagine you buying 1 gig that you used to buy for as low as 300, 400 naira, and I'm telling you that 1 gig is going for as low as 700, 800, and then it is like, what can you do? So it doesn't even benefit the reseller again. So we have to just, most of the resellers, they go out of business. But then, if I'm to talk about the data plan that I use, data plan I've been trying, due to the demand and the what was given, I had to improve on it because there's nothing you can do. You need data. Ether will tell you that data is life. So you need data to be able to survive in this insane country. Because when things are going bad, you need to be able to fix your head or something and then find a way to relieve stress. So data plans I go for data plans as much as the weekly plans for as much as 7 gig and then so how much.
So what data plan are you currently on?
MTN.
What data plan?
I don't have a specific data plan, but yeah, as I just said, I did 3.2 gig for 1,000 naira for 2 days.
Alright. So how much do you spend on data in a month? How much do you spend?
I can't count. I do almost every week. I do data every week, but if I was to sum everything, to maybe 30,000.
So how has the quality of service been since they increased the tariff?
It has been okay for me though, but when rain falls, the network is always bad, and there are sometimes that you really need the network badly. It will not come.
Okay, have there been any opportunities that you missed because of low
Yes,
data?
I wanted to. I'm an author, so I was writing a story. I wanted to submit it for my editor, and because of due date, network ran away.
Okay.
Ojapa.
So what's one data saving trick you swear by?
No, I don't have any data saving trick because nevertheless, you save data, it will expire when it wants to expire. So there's no data saving trick at all.
What network do you use?
Etel Nigeria.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what plan are you currently on?
I'm currently on the 20 MB per second unlimited.
Okay.
That's for 30,000 per month.
How much do you typically spend on data in a month?
That's 30,000.
30,000.
Yeah.
Okay. And have you ever missed any opportunity because of data
Yeah,
coverage?
sure. I was actually using Glow before I switched to the 5G router by Airtel. Then using it sometimes the network will just go off. You can have like, okay, I actually started using 100 gig. Then at the point you have like, let's say 40 gig balance, then network will go off. For the rest of the month you wasted that money. So I opted for the 20 MB per second, thinking it will be better than the same thing.
Right. So if data was free or cheaper, do you think you spend more time online?
I would say, let's say my younger self, but now because of work, most times I'm always online because of work.
So what data saving trick do you have for us?
Still Airtel,
Still
just
Airtel.
like just paying for unlimited. That I should know that for the rest of the month I'm not paying or getting any new
So how
data
is
plan.
service like for you?
service is bad, it is poor. I won't lie, it is poor. You can go up like you can be on 5G now, and next minute you just turn off the blue and go green. That's 4G. Then you're back. Then sometimes 3G. Then sometimes 3G will be on, but you can't access the internet.
So which data plan do you use?
It's glow. It's glow.
Okay. So how much do you usually spend in a month
Ah,
for data?
for data, sometimes 2,000. Sometimes international call. I can use like 5,000 but their service is okay. But I manage it there now.
So as since they increased the price now, have there been any disruption, service disruption?
No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No. It's okay. That's what I use for my account sef. Oh, pure. Oh, okay.
What data saving trick do you have? When you want to save data, what do you do?
Ah, that data. Anyone tó bá lọ ń bẹ̀ lèmi lò. Anyone tó bá gbé body, I use.
What data plan do you use?
I use both MTN and Airtel, and it's not fixed or specific. At times I use weekly, at times daily, at times monthly, depending on kind of job I do at that period. So I do subscribe.
So typically in a month, how much do you spend on data?
Currently is over 20,000 naira. Like before, maybe 5 or 10,000. At times my life might be almost surplus depending on what I do. But now, almost 20 plus I use on data. At times, well, maybe like today, I've loaded about a 5 gig data for today. Plus or minus, it might finish today. Now, it depending on what I'm doing, and so it's been crazy. Ever since they increased, those network have increased their tariff and everything. At times, I struggle to even recharge, and I have a lot of work to do, so it has been crazy.
So what app do you typically use? What do you use your data for?
I'm into printing, so most times if I use my system to design, I want to do a quick job. I make use of Canvas, Lightroom, so majorly on the phone, and those phone consume data because it's graphics enabled. There are times I do some tutorials or watch things on YouTube to find out to kind of one or two ideas or two things. And if I don't have that to watch on YouTube, I download for future purpose. For now, I don't do that. A lot of time, most times I go for high quality. Now I have to go for the lowest quality just to maintain the data. So it's that crazy.
So typically, how has the service been for you despite the increase?
At times good, at times bad. It's the normal network stuff. When the weather is bad, at times fluctuates. You use the network, and you are doing what is going on. What is going on? I need to do this job now. But thank God I have two networks. So what I do is when messing up, I switch over. Provided I have data in it. If not, I will be stranded.
All right. Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Nǹkan tí mo kàn lórí sọ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ data yẹn ni pé bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ṣe ń ṣe data tẹ́lẹ̀ ibi tí ẹ̀ bá sọ bóyá data 1 gig èèyàn ṣì máa lò for like bóyá káṣáàlì 2 days but ìsìn within 2 hours wọ́n ti kó lọ so iye tàdé ń stop tẹ́lẹ̀ ó ti increase sí tẹ́lẹ̀ bóyá tẹ́lẹ̀ tá a bá ṣe data 1 gig àti bóyá a máa ṣe ní 300 but ìsìn tẹ́bà tí ní 900 800 kì í lè rí data 1 gig ṣe. So nǹkan tí mo mọ̀ pa ọ̀rọ̀ data yẹn nìyẹn so ó kàn ṣáà ń já níjàkújà ní ẹ bá ti ṣe data sí TikTok náà ni.